You guys want to be competitive and try to win, but it was also a test. What did you learn after facing this Lakers team? Obviously it went a little different than last year when y'all played at home, but just from facing them, what did you guys learn today?
I think just got to be a little sharper, a little bit better, especially in the half court. I think we had a lot of great looks from three. We just missed them tonight. And credit them; they hit a lot of tough threes, and I think that was mainly the difference in the game.
Eric Name.
I know you guys are, just getting to know Drew and have a lot of faith and kind of trust in him. Just kind of what do you think of his job on AD, LeBron? Those are guys that obviously have that height advantage on him, but he is so strong and he can kind of do that. So what do you just kind of think of the job he did on those two tonight?
I told him. I think he did a great job. I mean, granted, those guys still, scored, got their points, but he definitely made them work for it. It wasn't easy. I think we've noticed that. I learned that about Drew, that he's going to give it his all on both ends and make it tough for whoever he's guarding. I think he did that tonight.
Do you think at times you guys maybe shaded too much help his way? I know it's always tough to kind of try to find that balance.
Yeah, I mean, you got to credit them with, making plays, creating a crowd or, forcing help in certain situations and then finding that open man. And like I said, they made shots, especially from the three ball. That's what great teams do. They force a help or rotation to find an open man and get teams that make those shots.
And then for you guys offensively, just what do you think was kind of lacking on the execution? I know you had a turnover in the fourth quarter, and Giannis never really seemed to get going. Just what do you think kind of happened in the fourth quarter execution-wise?
We just got to be better in the half court, especially when the game slows down. We got to execute better. Everybody's got to be in their spots. Just got to be sharp. I think you could tell with that Laker team tonight, they knew exactly where they were going, and then after the play happened, how to find an open guy. That's just something we have to get better at.
Jim Ozarski.
Chris, potentially off of that, at the end of the second quarter, Mike mentioned the last 4 or 5 minutes didn't close very well. I think they went on a 20-8 run end of the first half. Same kind of feel in terms of execution there, or what can you recall from that?
No, it was just
offensively?
definitely was sloppy. Myself included. We all as a group just have to be better for a whole 48 minutes, closing out a half, closing out a quarter. You just can't have lapses like that, especially against a good team like that.
In general, I mean, there have been times this year where the offense does kind of get bogged down, where there's one bucket or no buckets for a minute to 3 to 4 minutes. I know it starts defensively. Is it always that for you guys, do you think? Or at times you kind of have to just try to get a bucket, maybe break the offense a little bit and just, we need to get out of this?
I really don't understand your question too much, but I mean, I don't think every possession during that run was terrible. I think we had some good looks, just missed it. That's the way basketball is sometimes, but still got to play defense. I think our defense held us in the game for that stretch for a while, so it didn't get out of hand.
One more to Kane Pittman.
Hey, Chris, I know the last couple of days even you've sort of mentioned about the importance of learning lessons from the regular season, applying stuff to the postseason, coming up against Brooklyn and the Lakers back-to-back. You also just kind of mentioned the continuity with the roster. Where do you think you're at? I mean, what have you learned sort of personally about your teammates, about you guys, despite obviously not getting the win, which you would have loved?
Yeah, with 2 losses, it's tough. I think we had a chance to win it against Brooklyn. Had a chance to make it a ball game late. I think it just comes down to half-court execution. That's where we got to be better at. Every time a team makes a run, we're not very good in the half-court with sloppy turnovers or just missed shots. So kind of find a way to stop that, whether that's getting to the free throw line, getting an easy layup, easy shot, something. But we just got to be better in that area, I think.